afternoon, world. Hello, everybody. I know we haven't had a car ride conversation in a while, so let's do it. So, y'all know the drill. If y'all don't remember the drill, I'll remind you. Type a one in the chat if you are watching me live. Type a two in the chat if you are watching the replay. Okay. So, this is something that was on my mind today.
In 300 feet, turn right on West Girard Avenue.
I don't even need you to go home. Okay. So, what was on my heart to talk about today is basically elevation. And what I'm talking about with elevating is just becoming and tapping into a higher self, a higher sense of self. And here's the thing: when it comes to elevation, you gotta it start with in your mind, in your spirit. Because number one, it has to be something you want to do first and foremost. You have to want to elevate, to be better, because if you want higher things in life, if you want better things in life, you have to elevate. So it start with your mind, first, what's inside of your spirit, and then your environment, things of that nature. So you got to want it first. So people that say they want to do better for themselves, they want to make more money, because please understand, even when it comes to your employer, or if you want to be a business owner, starting a business, things of that nature, when you want more and you want better, things that come to you, you got to be open for it. And if you're not open to be better, to be more, it won't come to you, right? It's going to pass right over you. So when you are ready, and I mean mentally and spiritually, when you are actually ready for those type of things to come your way, that's when they come to you. That's just like if you hear the saying as the teacher shows up when the student is ready, right? So even at your employer, even though you can go through as many trainings, you can have all the trainings, the book trainings, do courses and all that stuff. But if you're not ready to be in that position of like a higher position, more responsibility mentally, if you're not ready, it's not going to be the best journey for you. So it definitely is a learning experience, and taking heed to putting new behaviors in practice. But even before you can take a behavior to put it into practice, you got to have the mindset. So it starts with the mindset, of course, and in your spirit. Your brain and your spirit definitely have to be aligned. Elevate. You want a higher self. You have to start in your head and in your heart, spirit. All that's connected, as y'all know. Definitely. So then you start there. Then your second one is definitely your environment, and because it's very difficult to be. Matter of fact, it can't be done. It can't be done. Um, you're not just going to elevate yourself if you hang out with the same people that's doing the same thing over and over and over for years and years and years. For those of us that are seeing people do the same stuff for 20 and 30 years and all that stuff, you can't hang around those same people, right? And then those people like, oh, you getting new. Like, yeah, I am new. There's nothing wrong with being new at the end of the day. But if you ever heard elevation requires separation, it does. Because you have to separate yourself from people. You have to separate yourself from certain places. You have to separate yourself from old behaviors, old habits, all that stuff. Because you can't outwork your environment. Because if your environment is crappy, and you keep staying there thinking, oh, I'm still gonna do my thing, but I'm gonna stay right here, you're going to fail. So you have to get out of those environments in order to be a higher self. And then it goes deeper than that. So how about not just your environment, what's outside of you? You gotta think about also what's inside of you as well. And when I say that, like, what are you putting in your body? Like, drinking water is important, okay? Not drinking a bunch of soda, not drinking a bunch of alcohol, things of that nature. Plus, that's low vibration anyway. If y'all don't know about vibrations, that is low vibrational. Just like smoking and eating a bunch of junk food, that keeps you in a low vibrational state. You want to increase your vibrations. Yes, that's what you have to do. I think I gotta go this way as well. But with that being said, these are the type of behaviors that you will need to engage in to elevate yourself, right? So then, even with folks who want to be in business and all that stuff, right? Now, we should always strive to be our better selves at the end of the day, period. Let's strive to be our better selves. Like, I have a business partner. I think she probably trademarked it, but it's from CNA to CEO. Here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with being a CNA. You're very needed. I know a lot of ladies that are CNAs. I know a lot of women who work as CNAs and HHAs and people that they work. A lot of them work all the time to make good money. And here's the thing: of course, you need to work. You gotta pay your bills. But if you want to do more than just be a CNA, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. And then you gotta get away from people that makes you feel like there's something wrong with wanting more, right? That's why you gotta get your spirit stronger. Another way to help build yourself up spiritually and mentally is reading books and listening to positive things. It's called self-development, right? Because you cannot elevate without positive self-development. And that's mentally, that's spiritually, on your job, all that stuff you have to develop. You have to not just learn new skills, but you have to another way of elevating is learning new ways to problem solve, make resolutions, things of that nature. So you have to self-develop. And trust me, when you're not a self-developed person, you won't make much money. Okay? The amount of money you make is attached to your self-development. So if you're not, and that's even at a job, it's even at a job. If you are not doing things to learn new skills, how are you going to increase your salary? Because you're going to end up staying in the same spot. Same thing with business. The more you self-develop yourself, because one thing about business is learning how to deal with people, and you gotta learn how to solve their problems. So with solving their problems, the more problems you solve, the more money you make. However, if you don't develop to learn how to solve other problems, then your business will remain stagnant. Same thing. Like if you ever been in a management position at your job, it works the exact same way because you got to deal with a bunch of people, issues, and then you got to develop other people as well. Well, how can you develop other people if you're not developing yourself? Think about that. So, it also when it comes to elevations, there's a lot of elements, there's a lot of variables that go in it. But start with you physically, start with you mentally. Excuse me. Um, and spiritually as well. Even when you talk about the physical part, because exercising, eating right, fruits and vegetables, drinking water. I'm guilty. I drink coffee every day. I drink coffee every day. So, I need a little caffeine jolt. But other than that, I don't drink soda. I'm not really a soda drinker and all that stuff. That stuff is low vibration, you want to keep your vibrations high, as I stated, guys. Keep your vibrations higher and higher. You increase your vibrations by developing the same way. Anybody want to hop on? Hey, what's up? What's up, Mike? I see you, Keish. Thank y'all for hopping on. Thank y'all for hopping on. But other than that, anything you do in life requires you to elevate and to keep on developing, and you need to know that elevating is an ongoing process. And there's no such thing as being at its highest development because we as human beings cannot get there. Now, that's an everlasting, ongoing, infinite journey. Excuse me, but period. I just came. This is what was in my spirit to say today. So that's what I'm saying. Just to come on and encourage people to continue to develop themselves, to continue to increase your vibrations, staying away from low vibrational behaviors, stuff like that. And a big part of that is your environment is staying away from certain people. You have to do it. You say you don't want to leave your boy or your girl behind. If they not developing with you, you have to leave them behind. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And you can't make anybody develop and elevate if they don't want to. That is a personal choice. So, you can't help people if they don't want to be helped. You can't make nobody better if they don't want to be better themselves. So, I'm all for the development. How you choose to do your development that's a personal choice as well. But those are the key factors of what needs to be worked on. How you choose to do it is up to you. And you can only do it when you're ready. So if you are, even I don't care if you're a janitor. At the end of the day, be a janitor. Don't let being a janitor hinder you from, you got a dream in your head, you got ideas in your head. Don't let being the janitor stop you just from going after your dreams. That's something else I love to speak about. Just going after your dreams and your goals. Like a lot of people give up on their goals and they give up on their dreams. You should never do that because you no longer. When you do that, what do you have to look forward to? Nah, then that's going to stop your thinking. Like me, I'm a girl from the hood, and I thank God every day that I was blessed to have the resiliency to know that I know it's more out there for me than what's in the hood, than what was, in my surroundings. I always wanted to elevate above it. So you got to want it at the end of the day. And that is, I thank God for that. And when God put it in your spirit to want more and to want better, be thankful for it. Be thankful for it. But definitely, elevation is, like I said, it's an infinite journey. Keep on developing, keep on being better, keep on wanting better. Encourage your children. That's one of the worst things you can do is dampen your children's resiliency. Do not do that. No, let them children dream. Let them children want to be everything in the world because we know kids want to be everything. We were the same way, but somewhere along the line, our dreams and stuff got cut short. Like because we started believing that we can't be whatever we want or we can't, just do whatever we want. Like we settled. We were taught to settle. You don't have to settle. Elevation is about not settling. Period. And when you're ready, elevation also calls for a lot of changes in your life. People say you acting new, you being new. Yep. That just is what it is. But it starts with a choice, and you always have that choice. And as long as you're not dead, you still have the time. You still got time to choose to elevate yourself. You may not be ready. But I'm speaking to somebody who's on the fence right now because they know they need to make changes in their lives. And somebody going to see this live and say, you know what? I know what she's talking about. I know what Tyra talking about. Right? Make the mental decision to elevate yourself. Period. Like they say. And don't damper your children's spirit. Let them be a dreamer. Let them to continue to dream. But then you also need to point them in the right directions so they can harness their dreams and go after them. And you can still do the same thing because you're not dead yet. You're still alive. You're still here. As long as you're still alive, you continue to elevate. So that's all I got for now, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. For those of you who hopped on, y'all need my help. Y'all know how to get it. Talk to y'all later.